Hello students, welcome once again. Today we are going to do the question answers and all the other activities that are given in the textbook regarding a little bully. We had already discussed about bullying, types of it, and how it hurts the other person. Now here you had already understood the story of the little bully and how his behavior was towards the others, how he got punished or what he deserved. Now let's proceed. Now that you have read and understood the lesson, you can answer these questions. You can put a tick on the right answer. Now what's the first question? Now, the first question is, why did the children hate Hari? As we already know, he was a bully. That's why the children did not like him. Now, the best option for that is because he always pinched them. He had the bad habit of hurting someone physically. That's why all the other students or the children did not like him at all. Next, nobody took Hari's hand. Nobody went near him. Nobody played with him. This shows that Hari had. Now, when we think about it, no one was ready to hold his hands, be near him, or even play with him. Why was it? Because he had so many friends? No. He had few friends? No. He didn't have any friends. And why he didn't have any friends? Because he used to hurt others. So the answer would be no friends. Next question is, which of the following actions would make a friendly person? Write them down. So, what are these actions that make someone a friendly person? I'm just going to read them out and also tell you which are good and bad that you have to write them. Respecting our other people, that's a good thing. When you're friendly, you should also respect the elders. Eating a child's tiffin, a small child's tiffin. You take someone's lunch and the other person goes hungry is not a good thing at all. Calling people rude names, giving them bad names, or giving them names because you find it funny is also not a good thing. Pushing a small boy and making him cry. When we go to school, we have all kinds of students from different classes. That does not mean the elder students should push or pull the small ones. So it's always a bad thing. Being helpful to everyone, helping others is a good thing. Helping your classmates in school, you can help them by giving you stationery if they want it or they ask for it. Or you can help them out how to do the sums or the homeworks or the work. But that does not mean you have to do their work. You are just there to help. So that's a good thing. Mocking your friends and hurting their feelings. When we are mocking someone, mocking means to make fun of someone, and we are hurting their feelings by saying something rude is not a good thing at all. Protecting a weaker person. That's a good thing. If someone is small or is sick and we are trying to protect them, then it's a good thing. So here are the good things. Write them down in your textbook. Next, we have vocabulary. From the story, find out words which are opposites or are closest to being the opposites of the words given below. So you have to find the opposite words. Then write down the opposites in a grid. So how are we going to make this in a grid? Here's the grid. We had words like smile, quite, happy, punish and strong. So we already had a few hints. We can take them and write them down. So here's the answer, how it's done. Next, Hari was pinched till he was black and blue. What does black and blue mean? See, he was pinched till he was bruised or he was hurt, right? So here the answer would be there were bruises on his body. So he was pinched till he was bruised. What are bruises? They are marks that are left after you're being bitten or you're being hurt very strongly. Next, excuse me. I shan't pinch anyone anymore. Shan't means, what does shan't mean? Shan't is a short form of shall not. Give the full forms of, here are some words we have to give their full forms, like won't will become will not. Weren't will become were not. Wouldn't, would not. Couldn't, could not. Shadn't, shall not. Can't, cannot. Next, we have another question. A girl was sitting quietly beside him. Hari leaped at his feet, crying loudly. A girl was sitting next to him and Hari suddenly jumped and started screaming loudly. The words quietly and loudly tell us how an action is being done. There are other words, so how are we going to do that? Like clear, clearly. Merry, merrily. Weary, warily. Double, doubly. Dreary, dryly, dryly. Bright, brightly. Bad, badly. Fond, fondly. You just have to add ly. If the last letter of the word is y, then we convert it into I. Next, what do we have? Add ly to the following words. We already did that. Now we have to make some sentences regarding it. Here are the sentences. If we use the word clearly, my glasses help me see clearly. Merrily, merrily means to be happy. The children play in the ground merrily because they are very happy playing in the ground. I went to the mathematics class warily. What does warily mean? You don't know what to expect from that class or how it would be. So for that you can use the word warily. You have your doubts. Doubly means double, twice. They are doubly awarded with cash and prize. Dearly, something you like a lot. Mohan loves his family dearly, so he likes his family a lot. Brightly, something that is very colorful or has a lot of light. The mobile screen opens with a brightly display. So it's a colorful display. Badly, something that's very bad. He completed his task badly. Fondly, to love something, to like it so much. I ate pancakes fondly. So here it would mean happily. Complete the blanks with rhyming words of the following and practice aloud. Rhyming words, as we have already known, they have a sound they have a few words that sound the same, like bruise, cruise, creatures, features, carriage, marriage, teachers, preachers, prawn, drawn, wowed, cowed. I hope you understood that. Let's proceed. Next, we have How did the sea creatures and the crab and the lobster, etc., that is, etc., teach Hari a lesson? Write it in a few lines. So, how did these creatures of the sea teach him a lesson that he would never forget? The crab, the lobster and the shrimps pinched Hari till he was blue and black. That means he was pinched by all these creatures till he was bruised. He felt very bad at being pinched. He was feeling bad when he was at the receiving end. That's how he learned that pinching is bad, and he decided never to pinch again. And from that day, he decided that I would not pinch anyone, because he had experienced it first-handedly, how it feels when someone pinches you so hard. Read the sentences carefully. I ate an apple. A boy is sitting under the tree. The sun rises in the east. A and an, these are the words that when do we use them? Then A is used when we have a word that starts with a consonant, and an is used when a word starts with a vowel. And what about the the? It's pronounced the and the as well. If the and the are used for words that have a name or are describing something. Now, the is used with consonants and the is used with vowels. So here is it. Hari was dash unpopular boy and unpopular. Why? Because U is a vowel. The boys and the girls went to dash seaside for a picnic. They went to the seaside, not the seaside. He saw dash big crab coming towards him. He saw a big crab coming towards him because it's a consonant. I found an empty bottle floating in the water. Because of E, we have an. Now, even at the beginning of the sentence, we should observe what should we add. Like it's sea creatures ate his food. So here we cannot add a sea creature because there are so many. We cannot add an. So we will add the. The sea creatures ate his food. Now, for today, I think that's a lot. We have done the question answers, MCQs, we made a few sentences, we added all the words in the puzzle. Then, what did we do next? We added ly to words and form sentences. We also knew the shortened words, how they are actually in big, like shan't should become shall not. And we also did rhyming words along with how to use a, an and the and the. Right? We also wrote a few lines regarding the sea creatures and how they had taught Hari a very huge lesson. That's all for today. Bye-bye.